How's your day been going, Termine?
Yeah, not too bad. Had the day off, just been resting.
I just realized I completely forgot to hit the done thing on my thing, so it still says in the self-promotion that I'm playing Warframe.
Yeah, and our audio's live on the stream.
Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about all that. We're live with more Legacy of Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain.
Hooray!
I have Tourmaline with me, and it's time for us to dive deeper into more of Nosgoth stuff. Hi, Kit.
Hi, kid.
Hey there.
They evict us!
They put a hat on me.
They put a hat
Different
on.
victory cry.
They put a hat on Kain, and now he can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Y'all, let's go ahead and get this party started. So last time we had defeated Azimuth the Planer, and oh, there was something else that we obtained as well that I didn't have a chance to talk about. Let me show it off real quick.
Okie dokie.
Where to load?
And can you stream it on Discord?
There we go. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, gotta be able to hear the music and especially the dialogue.
Yeah.
And
It cleared my
all the
cache.
chat,
Cleared my
doubling
cache,
up.
so hopefully it won't. I think that's why I was chug-a-lugging last time, and I kept having to refresh it.
Yep. Oh, and if you want to, Kit, you can also turn on Twitch as well to help the viewers. Yeah. Too late.
Azimuth's third eye was a gift from the Pillar of Dimension and allowed her vision into other planes.
And a vision to other planes.
Strange runes litter its metallic surface. 'Tis with caution that I carry this mysterious device.
Bro, that's a Chaos Space Marine thing. You can't
Time
convince me that's not a
streaming.
Chaos Space Marine thing.
Strange time streaming device.
Yeah, what I need to do is head over there.
So, I might be
The blood of ages flows so sweet.
a little on the quiet
Come,
side.
drink from us.
I'm a bit tired.
Oh, good, I found it.
Okay. Oh, nice.
But,
Unlike the Mask of Disguise, this spell actually allows me to cast away the guise of death for a time, allowing me to walk among the living undisturbed. The spell
Ooh.
also provides a visage of nobility, for there are many who would easily divulge more to those of highborn blood.
I learned an interesting thing. I learned an interesting thing coding today.
What's up?
Meow.
Once you go to PHP 8, going back is will make you sad. You won't want to go back. Cause like I'm like, oh, wait a minute, where are my interfaces? Where are my anonymous callbacks? Where do they go? Where's my implementation of promises, Dave?
Where's my electric cars, Batman?
I want my damn electric car, Bruce. I love that show.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of it yet, but I saw the other day that Joker in that is Alan Tudyk. That was surprising.
He's got a remarkably versatile voice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the Mask of Disguise, instead of me looking like a cloth dude, actually look like me, but not dead. Wanted to gather up all the stuff I can from these mines before I fly off into Willendorf castles. Now have this. I didn't expect it to actually happen so. But go ahead and save. So you now get to all enjoy the, I'm gonna be honest, exceedingly blatant side quest that I have to do before the actual plot continues.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a fantasy story if you didn't rescue a princess at some point.
You gotta love the scenic 3D PS1 graphics.
Yeah. Nice fucking model, honk honk.
There's Willendorf Castle, known as the Lion's Throne.
Is it an actual lion?
Sadly, no.
Oh. I like how big your blood gauge is now. That's just like the most impractical beaker ever now.
Time for cutscene. Oh, there's still more. Have you excuse me? I am a nobleman. I must take your shit.
The great library of Willendorf, filled with dull tomes of trite accounts by pompous historians about matters that couldn't possibly be of interest to anyone but themselves.
The king's heart pines for his daughter. Someone stole her soul, you know.
Someone stole his soul, you know? I didn't know.
Well,
Kind of
now
spooky.
you know.
The book spoke of the birth of the Circle. The Circle served the Pillars, protectorates to the strange power that gives life to our land. At the unlikely death of a member, the Circle remains broken for a time until the Pillars can cull a worthy successor. I came upon another
So
book of
that's
interest,
why you're trying to need to
buried
topple them
deep
all, though,
amongst
so
the
it can...
library tomes. It spoke of a small cult that existed in Nosgoth ages past. Wherever they traveled, strange tales of human possession would follow. Little is known of the god they worshipped.
I've heard that an army from the north is preparing to invade. Is it true?
Okay, yeah, you know that cult that I was talking about, that he was talking about?
Yeah.
That's the cult of Hashagik, the thing that I was talking about.
Oh.
They were buried. It was their meetings took place underneath Avernus Cathedral. And there is a lot more to that cult later.
I feel like that's like a requirement if you have a cult that you have to have like a basement meeting hall. You can't meet in like some nice atrium.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, so one of the members of the circle dies. The pillars reincarnate a new avatar, so they have to wait for the new one to grow up before they can be inducted, and it's like a time of unrest in the world.
That's why everything's off balance and yeah, that makes
Partly
sense.
that, but also in this case specifically, the members of the circle are being corrupted, so everything's
Yeah.
just going to shit.
So because
So they
that's
need
the
to
thing,
just wipe
they can't get
everything clean and start again.
Yeah, that makes sense because like they can't get a new successor if like the pillars themselves are all wonko.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
God, jeez, are you serious?
Wow.
I walk into a meat shop, and next thing you know, there's meat on the wall, and I mean human flesh. The fuck, man?
Welcome to the Soylent Brothers bar.
Tasty.
Please, help me, Christ!
I'll help you. This is helping, right?
No, totally.
Goats but goats. But yeah, I'm out of. But happily,
I really
got
like the music
thing...
for the.
Yeah, this is sad music.
Yeah. Sorry, that was just you barely got one. You barely got they out. You didn't even get to Victus before the guy just completely liquefied. No.
Yeah, I have the smell of lavender just flowing through my house right now.
Ooh, I love that smell.
Sorry, I kind of don't want leave you in my way real quick. Alright, I kind of need to unequip the axes.
Azimuth's Eye. Spiked Mace.
Yeah, the thing is, though, as cool as the Soul Reaver is, if you have that equipped, then you can't drain magic. Okay, then plan B. Top the bar. Okay, I was thinking, I didn't know whether or not there was a if there was like another like switch or something, because I don't know if there's like a hidden spirit for it. Nothing to see here, I'm just a nobleman.
Just a average nobleman. Ignore the several pints of blood leaking down my totally noble outfit. I still wish they found a way to like buffer the music between areas. That's a little disjointing, or a little
Yeah.
disorienting rather. Oh, the Foxo is tired. He is eepy. He needs a little sleep. Had a long day of swiping eggies.
You ready for a cutscene?
Ooh, this place looks important.
The court of King Otmar, shades of my former existence, proud and self-absorbed, surrounded by all the finery of the realm, secure in their ignorance. As I walked among them, I smirked, thinking of the carnage that would befall them at the hands of the legions of the Nemesis, the glorious flames, and the inevitable rape and pillage. Out of my
Dang.
way, peasant! The stench of the fields hangs over you like a pall.
The king sees no one. He is in mourning for the princess.
He'll be in mourning for his kingdom soon, and he'll mourn for you even sooner if you don't get out of my way!
Woo!
And so I won my audience, such as it was, with Otmar. He cared not for the invading armies from the north, only of the plight of his child. Her birthday present. To celebrate her birthday, I declared a contest. Whoever created the finest doll in the realm would be granted a royal favor. Hundreds of dolls were brought, but the winner was obvious.
Ugh.
Elzevir, the doll maker, created
Oh
a
god,
toy of
dolls
such
creep me out,
beauty that
man.
all
This is
were
gonna get me.
captivated by it. And all he would take in payment was a lock of her hair. Soon after, she became like this, a lifeless puppet. Whoever restores her to her former self shall have this kingdom. Thus, my hunt for the doll maker began.
Yep.
Oh no.
You could not have a bigger side quest if you tried.
My daughter. I fear I shall never hear her delicate laugh again. Oh. Otmar slumped on his throne like a rag doll, his beard matted with tears of his own self-pity. In my court, he would have long since been usurped by one stronger, but in Willendorf they worshipped him, even in his weakness. I wondered what Willendorf would do when Otmar's death finally arrived.
So now we hunt for the doll maker.
Dude, dolls, man.
Through whispers of the court, I learned that the army of the Last Hope, Willendorf's proud militia, was in no condition to fight the invading legions of the Nemesis. They were busy scouring the lands to the north in search of the Dollmaker and Otmar's daughter. I also learned of a tunnel, which would take me rapidly from Willendorf to the suspected area.
Oh yeah, there was something in the last stream that when you were talking to the Oracle, he was saying a lot of stuff about the backstory, and I think there was a bunch of people talking, and some of it might have got missed. But there was once a king called William the Just who ruled his kingdom and wanted to extend the peace of his lands across Nosgoth, and so he sent his armies to the neighboring countries to bring stability to their lands, and kept spreading and kept going as his armies grew more enraged at the plight to try to bring peace to the lands, and that William the Just eventually became known as the Nemesis. So he's the guy we're trying to stop.
Yeah, okay. No, I remember part of that getting cut off. Problem I have with this is the compression sometimes fuzzes the enunciation a little. That's the only problem I have with the audio. Because I remember missing a couple of phrases, and people were talking, so I didn't want to be like, "Hey, wait, what did he say?"
yeah, I wanted to make sure that got across because that kind of becomes important.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah, happily this tunnel will make it a lot easier to get to.
So, I was trying to find out. When the remakes for this are coming out, or when the the Soul Reaver remakes are coming out, and I got distracted and never did look it up.
December. They come out in December.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm anticipating learning more about that. We've had some good remakes lately, you know? Like there have been some legendarily bad remakes over the years, so I know everyone has fears, but we've had some solid ones lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out on the 11th, and it's going to be pretty cheap. They're not going like full price, it looks like. And it's being handled by Aspia Media, who have done some good stuff, but they also did the Tomb Raider collection that had a few problems with like lazily AI upscaled textures. So we'll have to
Oh,
see how
yeah.
things go.
Oh dear.
But there was some pushback after that, and they did work on patching some of those dodgy bits out. So hopefully they've learned their lesson.
I think AI upscaling can work, but you have to keep a really tight rein on it and do it with like a more deliberate and it's like James Cameron just recently released the HD DVD version of Aliens, and that used a lot of AI cleanup stuff, but like they literally supervised it frame by frame.
Yeah, it's got to be checked before it goes through instead of just letting it do whatever it wants.
Yeah, you need to be really on it. 'Cause I think that's one of the uses of AI that I think could be really nice, like especially for like restoring old games. People have like recovered like games where you just don't have the gold copies available anymore, and you can only just get rip in-game assets. It might be good for, you know, preserving those for newer devices. I think that's a fairly ethical usage. Although some of the results are really funny if you go too ham on it. I remember when people first started doing it, someone was doing it for a bunch of Final Fantasy VII textures, and when they gave the AI enough room for creative interpretation, there was some hilarity.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a.
These guys are assholes.
Yep, these are the legions of the Nemesis. I need to equip.
The axes. Flesh armor. How convenient.
Oh, come on.
The heart of darkness.
There we go. Combination of axes with flesh armor makes it a lot easier to do. Okay. Okay, what I need to find my way up there. Because I ended up outside. What I need to be is. What I need to do is find a way. This is just a tunnel that just leads. Oh yeah, it would help if I unequipped the axes.
Spiked mace.
And my axe goes in the back pocket for now. It's sort of like, I know that everyone asks this in all these games, but it's like, where do they keep all their inventory? But like, the nice thing about Fantasy Set is it's, I don't know, he's got a pocket dimension in his wallet.
Yeah.
Nope.
Call your special attack. I cast Big Schlorp.
Oh, I have that spell, actually.
That needs to be the official name. So you get to say it whenever you want.
What's it actually called? Blood Fountain or something?
Blood shower.
That's the one. Yeah, some of the names in this are great. Like one of the spells, Font of Putrescence.
Oh, to bathe in the blood of others. This spell is especially useful in the face of multiple combatants. Beware those with tainted blood. Blood shower. Blood shower.
See?
I see.
Oh, jeez, one of them had a big sword like the Soul Reaver.
Oh, but does theirs do the screaming goat noise when you swing it? I think not.
No, it doesn't.
Could be worse. You could have like a tiny little rapier known as a soul poker. It just sort of hungers to annoy the souls of your foes. That is a difficult rhythm. Some Toku block level shit right there. Man, this is like the last level of Double Dragon. it's like, yeah, we got guys to fight, but everything in the room also wants to kill us.
There you go. Again, the flesh armor is awesome for when you're where you have enemies that are just same time though.
The heart of darkness.
Yeah, I never realized how useless the flay is after time. Okay, time to head north.
So, I've been trying to remember, there was a thing I was going to do. Now it's just not coming to me.
This was once the most academic of cities, housing some of the most prestigious universities in all of Nosgoth. While I would not weep over lost tomes, I detested the sight of scars left upon the world at the hands of the Nemesis.
Dahlberg.
Oh, sorry, that's my phone. I will be right back. I'm on mute for a minute.
Ooh, blood night. I'm trying to remember, is this the area where the doll maker is?
Kit said, "Paul's always waiting to call me until I do stuff like this."
Yeah, that's how it goes
Look.
sometimes.
Kit said, "Might be a sec, guys. Family fun time."
Okay.
Good luck.
You take care, Kit.
I legit got a call once when my brother got his head stuck in a jar. Always hoping it's that kind of call every time.
Well, of course, now I...
Shower. Spirit death. Control mind.
At least I'm almost back to full health.
Kit said, my sister is borrowing my car and the low pressure warning is going off for every tire again.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Gotta be the sensors. I'm getting real tired of that issue. You can bonk me for that pun.
There we go. I'm finally out of that area. I have the odd feeling that I might have gone in the wrong direction. Criminally, would you be willing to look up where the doll maker is?
North of Stahlberg, then west.
Oh, okay, so this is... Oh, okay, so I am going in the right direction.
Kit said, he's nowhere. Kit's scared of where this is headed.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I want to go back to that statue. Because there's something I need to show you. Hey, you see that sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks familiar, right?
It's cartoon crumpling. Must be the sword of Wile E.
The Soul
Coyote.
Reaver. Time.
Kidding.
But yeah. Yeah, the Nemesis looks like he has something that resembles the Soul Reaver. I didn't realize how much damage I'm taking.
Either the same sword or the same class of weapon. Some flavor of soul fuckery.
Some favor of soul fuckery indeed, right, Termalay?
Yep.
Okay. How do I open that door?
Mind control a puppet on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Dylan.
Hey, Victus! Go ahead and whip the sword.
The Soul Reaver.
And I might as well equip the Chaos Armor because you're not going to get
My
any...
enemies.
Kit said, "We're doing well. I'm a robot temporarily."
Oh, right. I can't use spells in the Soul Reaver at the same time. Which, by the way, I call malarkey considering
How is your
the next
evening
game.
going?
Which, by the way, I call malarkey considering what Kain can pull off in the next.
The mace.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I can't use my...
The price of being a bloodblender is steep.
Control mind.
It's this one I use.
Spirit rack. Spirit rack. With this spell, I can tear a creature's soul from its body, leaving its vacant flesh mine to control.
That description still gives me the willies lol.
Oh god, that glitch. Thing is, though, I need to have the Soul Reaver. Because...
The Soul Reaver. Time fades even legend.
Yep. You have to have the Soul Reaver or using soul-breaking, soul-reaving abilities in order to... Oh, I didn't realize using the Soul Reaver actually uses magic.
Yeah.
Kit said, "So have you played this before, Dylan?"
Here we are.
It's my first time blood omening.
The music.
Yep.
Hold me, Tourmaline.
Yeah, gotta
I
snipe
am
the fox.
scared. Zoinks even.
Spiked mace.
Damn it.
Help me, kind sir.
I'd like to if I had any magic.
Yeah, the Reaver uses it, and when it's drained, if you try and use it, it just doinks them like a regular weapon instead of doing the explodey.
Bit of stealing their...
Yeah.
Tarnberries them.
May Victus! May Victus! May Victus!
Okay, if you're gonna pull this, then...
The axes. Iron sword.
Go. Go.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
I took the opportunity since I had to set up a thing with my car to also get a lime popsicle.
Ooh, nice.
I love lime popsicle. Make my stomach happy. Please help me, kind sir. It'll work one of these days if I keep saying it, I know it. So to tell you guys, that I like to have something on while I'm working, and it's usually music, but sometimes I'll do shows. And I did decide to start watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood again.
Yeah, nice.
I forgot how good it was. Oh. I can't remember why, but I remember the first Full Metal incarnation of Full Metal Alchemist. Like, I don't remember like how, but I remember it deviated a lot.
Yeah, it was because it was running. It was running at the same time as the manga was being published.
Oh.
Yeah, just like the original Hellsing, they greenlit the series a little bit too soon, so by the time the anime caught up, they kind of had to make up their own ending
Oh.
to the show.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that can happen.
And you want to know the best way that they did that? Nazis.
Yeah, the movie, that was weird.
Nazis.
Yep.
I do remember.
I'm sorry. I'm just stuck waiting for my magic to regenerate. This is taking forever.
I gotta remember. I didn't remember if this is the case with the original, but I have seldom 180'd my feelings on a character as much as I have with Hohenheim.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know very little about him in the beginning. You just thought he was just like a dude that abandoned his kids.
Yeah, like, he's into, like, whatever, some deep shit, but, like, it just doesn't seems pretty emotionally distant. Plus, it's funny, they always portray him as so stoic, but there's this scene where Ed just beats the living shit out of some guards, and Hohenheim goes, "That wasn't particularly nice."
Help me, Kaiser!
Save Victor!
They victus indeed.
Save Victor!
Exploding teddy bears.
Oh no, the Teddymon lives.
The heart of darkness.
So, I was trying to remember. I'm sorry, my brain is so gone. I was dragging myself through work today. And now I can't remember the thing I was going to ask. I hate that. I'm going to make something up. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The egg. The egg.
Ah, but in a sense, is an egg not a chicken? And is a chicken... I mean, an egg is a chicken.
The egg.
Yet to be.
The egg in this case is not a chicken, it is a dinosaur.
Look out, that egg's a bomb! It's gonna give us birds. Humanity will never know peace.
It's gonna give us T-Rexes. Just use my flays on the teddy bears.
So, part of the reason toys freak me out is when I was younger, my parents had this old ventriloquist dummy that just creeped the living hell out of me.
Oh dear.
And my brother and my best friend used to use it to torment me in various, admittedly creative pranks.
Oh no.
And one of the only things that... Because my brother and my friend didn't really get along unless they were fucking with me in some capacity.
I only need one of you alive.
It looks really hard to aim stuff, but you seem to be doing a pretty solid job.
Yeah, it's
The old-
basically early Zelda where it's just on a tile-based system.
It would help if Energy
Spirit
Bolt
Rack.
wasn't the only one that hits things from far, that hits
Energy bolt.
that hits switches from far away.
So it's like because it looks like 8-axis.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yep. Forget this. I'm gonna make you all implode.
I think imploding would be worse than exploding. I can't articulate why, but just something about like the whoomp, squish feeling.
Yeah.
At least to explode, it's very showy. I promised myself that if I ended up in a circumstance where by some freak machinations I end up die by explosion, I have vowed that my last words shall be ta-da.
Save Victus!
Oh wait, no, there's a door right here. Went this way. So I go up. Nope, this is the exact same.
Always. I like how your growl is like not it's a little more flirty than it is like aggressive.
Save Victus!
Help me, kind doggy.
Save point. Finally made it to the doll maker.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys seen the new Doctor Who with David Tennant and Neil Patrick Harris?
Elzevir,
Yeah.
I have come
Listen,
for the
He was
soul.
so good
Yeah, that was great.
as Satoy Maker.
Listen,
To kill me, eh? I can smell him on you. Or is that the stench of the grave?
Uh-oh.
Dollmaker, I have no time for these games.
The soul is mine! I earned it! Otmar gave it to me!
Finders keepers.
Wraith armor. Then you shall earn it with blood.
You shall not have it! Mine! 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 Farewell, my love.
Okay. That was less creepy than I was fearing.
Lucky to have made you.
Yeah, the Soul Reaver and a good magic charge does just
You're
rip through
empowered,
anything.
little man. Now, to find the soul.
So,
Elzevir imprisoned the girl's soul in a small fabric doll. The old man's intentions I shall never know.
what do you do with the soul when you get one anyway?
Wraith armor.
Especially in this economy.
Spiked mace.
Bay Victor!
now I get out of here.
I love the theme of this dungeon.
As creepy as the doll maker is.
Yeah.
By the way, to anybody who is watching, feel free to watch the show. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a follow, because once we hit 100 followers, I'll be forced to play Metroid Other M.
It will be glorious.
Oh, please, help me, Kaiser!
It's been a while since I've seen any Other M stuff, and I have a feeling that the whole time I'm just gonna think Werner Herzog in The Mandalorian, where he's all like, the baby, give me the baby.
Yeah, that'll be good. I still have the Metroid DNA. A gift. Or a curse, perhaps. I was thinking to myself. And then I did my little Sailor Moon transformation to get into his power suit. Werner Herzog is a legend. I would pay money to have him read. Like, I would pay a fortune to hear him like read the Vaporeon meme. just clear out my life savings for that thing. Guy's a treasure.
I'm trying to make sure I get all the stuff I can while I'm in the area before I walk back to...
Cleaning up. Did you guys ever see Werner Herzog's cameo on Rick and Morty?
No.
No, can't remember that one, but I do remember the American Dad one.
Oh yeah. The Rick and Morty one is a good one because he's playing an alien in the context of Jerry, in order to save the life of some alien diplomat, needing to give up his manhood.
Oh, right, that one, yes.
And like get replaced. And he goes, "No, people, you do not understand of the importance of the penis in the culture. It's funny when they're too big. It's funny when they're too small. The entire culture revolves around it." It's got to be frustrating for those guys who can hunt you, but they can't get you.
Yep. It's because of my mist form. Okay, yep. There's nothing else. So time to fly back to Willendorf. Happily, I was able to grab a flight thing from the way back.
So you can fly the Batway.
Yep.
I'm sorry for how scattered my brain is, but have you ever seen that Looney Tunes cartoon with Bugs Bunny and he's staying at Dracula's castle? And he's like got the magic words.
Yeah.
That one's one of my very favorites. Abracapocus.
Abracadabra. Smash.
Yeah. Under the brick. Paragraph.
Here we go.
I love those old cartoons. You know what are the ones I can never find?
Which
are there's two cartoons that have Sylvester and Porky Pig, and they're staying at like some creepy hotel or whatever, and these ghosts are trying to get Porky Pig, but he's oblivious to it, but Sylvester's trying to stop it, and I cannot find those anywhere.
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think I might have seen it once ages ago.
Same here, yeah. Well,
it's just sad how much of that becomes lost media.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I entered the court with the doll-maker's head in one hand and the doll containing the girl's soul in the other. I placed them both before the king and watched his eyes catch fire. With the doll in their possession, the court's sorcerers could restore his daughter's soul.
I do not know that I can thank you enough, warrior. My kingdom is but a small price to pay for my daughter's life. Willendorf is yours if you wish it.
'Tis not your kingdom I desire, but your army, Otmar. I require troops to vanquish the horde that descends upon us from the north.
Very well.
Yes, that's so you can get a nemesis
armor and mace. There is war to be waged!
Cutscene time.
Orc time! Wah!
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. There's the legions and the nemesis.
The scourge of Nosgoth is upon us, friends. We shall die today as heroes, lest we live tomorrow as slaves. Ready thine arms for Nosgoth!
You know, clunky rigging aside, it's pretty well rendered stuff for the time.
I saw the nemesis armies march forward.
This was
A
before
black tide
Diablo
would
and that
soon
opening
wash
cutscene.
over the armies of the host.
Oh yeah.
Brave Victus! Brave Victus!
They came at me in throngs. No fervor as strong as that inspired by a madman. The Nemesis armies were fierce and showed no signs of subsiding. The tide turned with Otmar's death. I watched as the remaining survivors of the armies of hope fled to the safety of the forest. The battle had decided its victor. The fate of Nosgoth now lay in the Nemesis' hands. I sated my thirst on warriors of Horde and Hope alike, the dying relinquishing their final moments to give me strength.
Kind of a grim thought.
They victor!
Hey, guess what?
Oh.
We kinda lost,
Yeah.
but
We get a do-over.
Oh, is that because of the thing you have?
the time streaming device.
Yeah. Okay.
All those souls he was able to harvest
At once
was
the battle
able to
was
power
gone.
it.
Where the ground was
Interesting.
caked with blood and dirt, there was lush greenery. Where chaos reigned only moments before, this damning calm prevailed. Alas, it seemed I was stranded here. The time-streaming device lay in pieces at my feet.
Oh, it's only a one-time thing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. That would be a pretty difficult to reconcile MacGuffin otherwise.
They victor!
Guys, I've just seen the best.
Stand
Oh,
idle as vermin destroy your crops? No! Has your house burned? No! Will you allow this evil to continue? No! Will the wickedness end? Yes! Do you believe? Yes! Then take me to your king so that I can prepare you for the onslaught.
the onslaught.
Shenanigans are afoot.
Interesting.
Save point.
Guys, I've seen the best thing I've seen all day.
Yeah.
Lore accurate Lucario. With the pants
Uh-oh.
first shaved.
What?
Yeah, put it in voice text. It's safe for work.
Okay. I have to see this.
It's so stupid, but I love it. That was one of my favorite Pokemon leaks. Was that they're like giving artists direction where they're like, nah. See, this isn't just Floof. He's got them legs. Like the artist was very specific about it.
Ah, jeez.
An interesting time.
I'm gonna go ahead and save again, because I need to put that in my brain thing forever.
You're welcome.
Like, those are not pants, it's just fur. It's fur that looks like pants.
It's the way of the pants dog is mysterious. It's like the least surprising surprise, though, that a bunch of Game Freak employees are probably very furry leaning.
Yeah.
Yep. They go ahead and turn
I
down
kind
the
of feel
volume
bad
a
for
little
them though. Like, the leaks are interesting, but like a bunch of actual like names and addresses got leaked too.
Yeah, the doxing sucks.
Yeah.
Looks like it's
So
gonna
yeah, I
be
actually
a
kind of feel bad
hard
for him.
winter.
Welcome, stranger, to the most prosperous land in all of Nosgoth. Taxes are down, spirits are up.
More save points because this. Yeah, because we were sent far into the past.
Oh, I meant to ask how far back it went. Forgot.
Back before William the Just's crusade started. That's why the land is still peaceful.
So very far back. Okay, I wasn't sure. Interesting. So does the rest of the game take place from this point, or do you like rejoin the main timeline, or do you just want me to wait and see?
You'll see.
Okay.
Oh, you see him building the statue here.
Ah.
So it seemed I was in the land of William the Just. 50 years before the battle I had just escaped would take place.
50 years ago.
Okay.
In these here parts it's grown cold and cruel. The crops are blasted, the wind bites. Never seen a worse time in all my life.
Wait, I thought it was prosperous and everyone was doing great.
Yeah, the dialogue for a lot of these characters is a little suspect at best.
I was trying to think what my royal title would be. Kit the Just Dance. You guys are fairly resilient, aren't they? You've been playing for several sessions now, and I still have trouble figuring out the hitboxes just watching.
Oh yeah, the hitboxes
Yeah,
are...
interesting. Did you ever play an old game called Dink Smallwood from around the same time, around like 96?
No, can't say that I did. It's a great name, though.
Because it's similar kind of gameplay, but made by one guy, very like edgelord forum kitty humor all the way through. But yeah, it's very much like this, just with jankier hitboxes and stuff. If you'd known that, you'd know exactly what kind of thing is going on here.
Interesting. Oops, excuse me.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
How do these doors open up?
I'll have a look.
I like that you use your victory cry against the door.
Yeah,
I shall
can't
smite this
really
foul
see
kid.
anything.
Okay, so I'll just move on. I think I realized my issue. The Wraith armor actually makes me take damage from magic.
Yeah.
Energy bolt.
Energy.
Spiked the mace.
Oh, that might be one of the moon doors. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I have to wait till nighttime.
How long are the day-night cycles, generally? Like, I know it's got a real time.
I think it's 2 hours real time.
Okay.
Oh no, waiting for a full moon cycle is 2 hours. So,
who would become the
I'd
nemesis
have to
and
divide
force
that.
Nosgoth on its knees.
Okay, let's.
I think it's around 15 minutes for a day.
Okay.
The stronghold of William the Just. 'Twas time for me to pay a visit to he who would become the nemesis and force Nosgoth on its knees.
Dude, I don't know if you want to Star Trek with time right now. I don't know if that's a good call. Unless this is a predestination paradox. I do kind of like those. Like, you guys familiar with the bootstrap paradox?
Yeah.
I love the way they explained it in Doctor Who. It was one of my favorite intros that Peter Capaldi ever did.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, time travel stuff breaks my brain quickly, but I love it. Can you go over it with dog mode, or?
No, no, unfortunately, I have to push it. But I think I leave that cave and push that boulder out.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you just go north to enter the stronghold.
Here we go. Here we go. Stronghold of William the Just. Yeah.
William, just what? But
Victus! Victus! Victus!
Oh, by the way, yeah, you saw the that cutscene, right?
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, that person that we saw there, that was giving everyone that rallying cry.
Yeah, the guy with the hood.
Yeah, that's our next target.
Nice.
That is Mobius the Time Streamer.
So, I may...
What's up, Kit?
I keep, for the last, like, hour, I've had the persistent feeling that I'm forgetting something really important, and it's driving me bonkers.
If you need to, you can.
With a client?
No, I don't think so.
Is it? Do you need to feed the dog?
Nope, doggo's good. Aren't you? The corgi butt answered in the affirmative.
Check any anything resembling emails regarding anything involving work.
So... Oh! Dentist. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. I need to change my mind. That's what it was.
There you go.
Just getting a nice replacement for an old filling that chipped. My old dentist was kind of shit, and my new dentist is just exceedingly polite about it. You can tell that he just is like totally unimpressed by this guy's work.
Yeah.
Yes, these weapons you have provided will see to that. Pray tell, Mobius, what game do you play?
None, my lord. I only wish to aid you in vanquishing your foes. The weapons are but a token of my goodwill.
And the news you bring, a vampire sent to slay me? Where did you come upon such knowledge?
'Tis of no consequence, sire. 'Twas only out of concern for your majesty's life.
Perhaps. Very well, then. You may leave me now, but should I wish to speak to you...
I will know, your majesty, and I shall be there in time.
Uh-huh.
Plotting.
Victor! Victor!
Give me your magic blood.
Victor! Victor!
It's interesting because he has the same voice as the Necromancer.
Wait, who does?
The king.
Oh
king.
yeah. Oh yeah. They probably had the same voice actor.
Yeah, Tony J. Yeah, he's been a couple of the NPCs around here as well. They doubled up on a few of the voices.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you have big names, you would want to get as much out of it as you could. It's just interesting to me because, like, my first thought was like, oh, does that mean the king is related to that or whatever? And it's like, nah, it's probably just efficiency.
Yeah, it's kind of a case of Oblivion casting. How they had like 4 voice actors to do the entire game.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic did that, and the funniest part is you can tell that, like, sometimes when they're reading characters, they were trying to do, like, different accents or, like, different inflections, and that was always really funny to me.
By the power of the cards, I kill you all. When people say heart of the cards, they don't mean when people say heart of the cards, I'm pretty sure they don't mean Kalima.
I summon Pot of Greed, which lets me cast another Pot of Greed.
Okay, let me just...
The Soul Reaver. Chaos Armor.
Oh, here's, Yep, here's the map of Nosgoth. Time to save. We still have 20 minutes.
I will be right back. I need to run to use the restroom. As long as we're
Okay.
at a save point.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to quickly use the restroom as well. Oh, look at that. It's, deleted. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have this music in the background. Wait. But I'll keep the visual going.
Okay. Welcome back.
Oh. Let me take myself a big swig, because the moment that we, I believe, enter into this next room, once we step into this room, you're gonna see a lot of
lots of stuff.
You're gonna see a lot of shit. Time travel movie reference. You're gonna see some serious shit. But yeah, I bought myself a couple of bottles of sparkling water, kiwi strawberry flavor.
Oh, nice.
They're 1 liter bottles going for $5.
Oh, very nice.
Ugh.
This spell allows me to enslave...
Yeah, you've still got the backing music playing.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Do we want to wait for Kit for this bit?
Mobius told me you would come.
Yeah. I expected maybe like another room before that. Let's keep playing the music. By the way, this song is called Demons from Mars.
Yeah, you've mentioned. It's cool.
Power of public domain music. Yeah, the machinations of Mobius the Time Streamer is... what the fuck?
9,000 IQ plays.
Yep. Yeah, forgive us for waiting on this, but we really do want to hit this because the revelation.
Yeah, kind of the crux for everything it's been building to.
Yep.
Would you stand idle as vermin destroy your crops? No! Has your house burned? No! Will you allow this evil to continue? No! Will the wickedness end? Yes! Do you believe? Yes! Yes! Then take me to your king, so that I can prepare you for the onslaught.
Okay, sorry about that.
Hey, Kit.
Yep, welcome back.
There was a large spider in my bathroom, and I figured, you know, I'll escort him out later. And Teddy's like, no, let's be best friends right now.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I kind of entered the room already. But he's the guy said, "Oh, so you're the vampire. Mobius told me about you." By the
Oh yeah, and if you remember the oracle that we talked to before, who kind of set us on the path towards things.
Mm-hmm.
Does he
Big
look
cauldron,
familiar?
bro. The big cauldron, bro.
Big
cauldron.
cauldron.
Oh, the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put that together. Okay.
So he told you to go fight the Nemesis, and he's warned William that you're coming to kill him.
Oh, interesting. So I wonder if he's like playing both sides, or if he's trying to set up. Interesting. Oh man, he's got the a very soul-weavy sword.
The Heart of Darkness.
I need to kill.
The Heart of Darkness.
It's good you can just tank your way through.
The Heart of Darkness.
This banshee-bladed bastard.
The Heart of Darkness.
Man, that thing has a range.
Yeah, I need.
Spiked Mace.
Go.
The Soul Reaver.
Actually, no. What I need to do is this.
Spiked Mace.
Oh wait, if he's using a Soul Reaver and you're using a Soul Reaver, are they the same
bit of a
Soul Reaver?
paradox.
Yeah. What happens if they hit? Or do you just? That'll be interesting.
It's not time cop, thankfully. There's no like end of the universe thing.
I didn't know if it was like Ghostbusters rules,
Azimuth's Eye.
like Ghost. I've noticed Ghostbusters and urinals have the same rules. Just don't cross the streams.
Spiked Mace.
Second. I have to do prep work.
The Soul Reaver.
There we go.
Got a sword fight. Can you imagine like a Star Wars like long ass choreographed sword fight with the screaming swords? That would get really long. And I see your soul reaver is as big as mine. I feel like you've almost got him.
The Heart of Darkness.
Could be wrong, but...
The Heart of Darkness. Spiked mace. The Soul Reaver. Spiked mace.
Spiked mist.
Yeah, the problem with adventure games like this is without Zelda kind of puzzle
The
boss
Soul
mechanics,
Reaver.
the boss fights can be just kind of drawn out slugfest.
Yeah, just sort of repetitive slugfest.
As his
There
blood
we go.
rushed to save him, William the Just's blood was already renewing my strength, replacing the life his sword had stolen from my veins. The poor fools come to aid their fallen leader. Let us have some amusement.
Yep. You notice how his sword is broken.
Yeah.
His sword weaver broke when his and mine clashed.
Interesting.
Oh, and look what's here.
There is kind of a paradoxical thing.
A spare time streamer.
Strange. When coincidence seems too convenient, I prefer to call it fate.
I'm gonna keep the audio up because there's a lot of stuff that happens after. We've effectively reached endgame.
Ooh, okay. Oh, dang.
With William the Just dead, Mobius's plans have been thwarted. His pawn was removed from the game.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we have 4 minutes left, but I should let you know that once we start this sequence, we will not be able to stop for anything because we'll go from our encounter with Mobius right to endgame.
Okay.
So shall we continue?
I'm ready. I'm up for it.
There's a boss fight along the way, and a couple of cutscenes, so it could take a little while.
Okay.
Iron armor. Spiked mace.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Just a random voice clips. I don't know why, but I just love the inflections and everything.
Yeah.
There's such grandiosity to it.
What's going on?
The stream is going really well, but Discord's suddenly chugging again. I may have to clear my cache again. I'm having a bug with it. It's not an actual network error because my bitrate's fine and Twitch is fine and literally everything's fine, but the video feed.
It might. Is it chugging for you too, Tourmaline?
There was a bit of like audio chugging for a bit, but there was a lot of effects going off at once, so it could have been that.
I'm moving the thing around right now.
It seems to be a bug. It seems to be a bug
it's fine
on my
now.
end. It's fine. when I close the window and reopen it, it's back now. It's just I have to close the stream video and reopen it. And it's very much annoying me. Because it's not an actual network connection problem. It's literally just a Discord problem. And I've tried doing things like I checked my firewall, I cleared the cache, I turned off hardware acceleration. I don't know, man. Because the actual network's fine.
There we go. Give me some. Actually, I should just equip the axe. Because I need to get magic back. Yeah, the ghosts can't harm me, but I think anytime they hit me, they drain my magic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they drain my magic.
This spinnies. That would be a fun drawing if I did like a shitpost previously on version of this. I would just have Kain spinning in circles with the axes, just having Ve Victus, the words spinning around.
Oh, wow.
The Heart of Darkness.
Okay.
The Soul Reaver.
It'd help if I could. Didn't have to change out everything.
Spiked Mace.
Or what I honestly kind of wish they would do if they remake this game is
better weapon wheel?
Yes. Or a weapon wheel, I should say.
Yeah. Like with the forms and spells.
Yes.
Victus!
Yeah, you see the old ruins of William the Drust's castle. They have
Everything looks like it's gone kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice that these guys are vampire hunters.
Oh, I remember that was back when they were talking about when Vorid. God damn it! All I could think was Toreador, and I know that's not his name.
Yeah, Thorador.
Yeah, because when he was talking about the vampire hunters. Is that same group then?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, different group, but
same objective.
Oh okay.
Yeah. Like there's vampire hunters around, but there's also like an elite order of them. That's what Thorador was talking about, and empty armor guy was one of those elites. These are just like regular guys.
Interesting.
But there weren't so many of them before the good King William the Just was slain by a vampire.
Okay, so we're in the throes of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
It's an interesting twist. I didn't expect this to go in.
Yeah. And there was that cutscene just before we went into the castle after he got sent back in time that had Mobius stirring up the populace against the undead.
Yeah. Well, I can see why you like this game, Zero.
And this is just the first in a 5-game series.
I mean, I figured there's tons more story given that we're near endgame and there's still a ton of left open.
Yeah, the first game was mostly made by Silicon Knights, but they were having trouble with the development, so Crystal Dynamics came on to help finish it. And some of the scripting was helped out by Amy Hennig, who went on to do Jak and Daxter 3 and the Uncharted trilogy.
Oh yeah, she's a legend.
Yeah, she's the one who wrote Soul Reaver and the other later games in the series. She basically took over the whole legacy of Kain.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's so good.
Okay, yeah, no, that totally tracks. That actually makes perfect sense because yeah, she's a legend.
It's a mist form. Yeah, and you see the ghosts of William the Just.
So I'm guessing like part of the theming is going to be like Kain trying to break free to have like some level of his own agency because everyone's kind of it seems like he's kind of being used as an instrument here. I suppose I could be wrong, but it seems like that could be a probable direction it could take.
You have a lot of it is something similar to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's been so much so far about fate and destiny and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I actually kind of hate the concept of fate. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but like the idea of like destiny just bothers me.
Yeah, especially...
So I can kind of see...
Especially the whole idea of like, oh, this entire movie is about a prophecy. I'm like, then why bother with anything if the prophecy is going to happen regardless?
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the Cardassian mysteries, where it's like, oh, but Garrick, I hate Cardassian mysteries. They're all the same. Every suspect is always guilty. Ah, yes, Doctor. But the fun is determining how each person is guilty.
Yeah.
Okay, time for some dialogue.
Oh boy, here we go.
I found myself once more in the Nosgoth I knew, The carnage from battle was gone. Yet there was something amiss. From the distance, I heard cries, and a breeze from the south carried with it the faint odor of vampire blood.
Yep.
Faint odor. It's like regular blood. Fancy. It's got a posh accent and it's into kinky stuff.
We've captured the champion! Ah, there will be a feast tonight!
Fight my range! Sorry, the exact accent, sorry. Tell them fight my range.
The hunt is over! Vampires will plague us no more!
That's the only thing that's the only thing I missed fighting the Tyranids is like just some of the wacky banter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you notice how the armor of the Nemesis destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, the statue's all borked.
Yep.
'Twould seem the folly fell upon my own shoulders. With their sainted King William dead by my hand, the people of the land were consumed by a hunger all their own, for vampire blood.
Yep.
Interesting.
Problem is,
Ooh, aren't you the handsome one?
They were consumed by vengeance for vampire blood. Well, hello there! Ooh, look at you!
yeah, the problem is though, even with my disguise, the vampire hunters will still recognize. I'm just about. Go ahead and save real quick.
Oh, man, I'm tired, but I'm really glad I made this one.
Yeah, same here.
This is a good turning point in the story.
As I wandered about more, the shrieking and cheering became more apparent and defined. There was some sort of gathering to the south. Each cheer, I smelled an outpour of blood.
It was an event the hip Woodstock. Never have I seen such an unholy congregation.
I make no pretense to justify my killing, yet these vampire hunters would cloak their bloodlust beneath a veil of righteousness. Hypocrites! They would make themselves judge and jury. Very well then. Let us see how they take.
Dude, they're watching you suck the blood out of their bros in real time. I'm pretty sure they've got decent reason to convict you. It is an interesting way to look at pacifism, though, where you look at justified violence as the only difference between that is the auspices of righteousness.
Victor!
Yeah, I just realized me having the flesh armor is completely useless because I'm using.
Victor!
Yeah, the hitboxes are a little wonky. It's best to try to hit them from diagonal. Because the AI will try to hit you straight on, but you can hit them from diagonally.
You know, there's an interesting quirk in games like these. Not all of them, I don't know if this applies to this one. But tile-based games, there's a really interesting quirk where when you move diagonally or you have, like, diagonal attacks, they are often faster or cover a slightly wider area, and that's because of the way physics engines work with moving things in a tile system. If you don't normalize the vectors, then you're always going to go a little faster diagonally. And you'll notice it in some tile games, but not others.
Yeah, not just tile games, but something similar in a lot of first-person games. It counts the speed vectors for both forward and sideways movement, so a lot of speedrunning strats is running diagonally.
Ah.
Time for another cutscene.
Getting heavy. Oh.
We are free of this unholy scourge!
Not yet, my friend. Would you be free of the plague if only one city was cleansed? No! Would
Oh, you started a
spare
full-blown
one
crusade.
wolf in the pack that has devastated your herd? No! Then let us destroy them all! He is the last! Destroy him!
Yep.
Ooh. All focused on you now, huh? Eh.
The people will not rest until Nosgoth is purged of your kind.
I had been betrayed. In my haste, I had not realized it before. That sigil on his forehead, the Oracle of Nosgoth, was in fact the time streamer Mobius, and I had followed his advice. How much of my quest was of his design? Willendorf? The Battle of the Last Stand? William the Just? Was this the trap he had fashioned for me?
We will send you
Just
back
like
to
a damn
Kain,
fiddle!
whence you came, vampire.
Yep.
I have seen the future, Kain. You are not in it. Let us call upon the puppets from the past.
That's a highly unpleasant noise.
One thing I always loved in the old Worms games is if you got a banana bomb stuck in like a little crevice and all of the clusters go off at once, it just makes this
That's Roshan's favorite strat in when we play WMD. Is if you're in a hidey hole, jetpack and banana bomb, and then like cat running away laughing maniacally is the way he rolls. Yeah, sometimes sound buffering can be really funny if things stack at the right times.
From the present.
Like, you know the famous, in Sonic Adventure, there's a part where Eggman, when you're fighting the Egg Viper, where he goes, "Get a load of this!"
Yeah.
And he does it a lot. There's a glitch in the original Dreamcast version where you could get it jammed, and it would just be going, "Get a load of, get a load of, get a load of, get a load of this."
Yeah.
I didn't realize that reflected them. That's cool. How long has it been able to do that? Am I that oblivious?
Yeah, it's done it the whole time.
Oh, okay. No, we're gonna pretend that's new. That's. Do me a solid. That's totally a new thing you just learned.
Ve Victor!
The Soul Reaver. Iron Sword.
Ve Victus!
The Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, if you get hit by one of those energy bolts that Mobius uses,
that's brutal.
He forcibly slows you down.
Heart of Darkness.
Time magic, I presume.
Yep. He is a master of time magic.
The Heart of Darkness.
Ve Victus!
Loading.
The Axes.
There we go. Cutscene.
Nice.
Ironic. By going back in time and altering the past, you turned William the Just into the Nemesis.
Aye, you have seen my plan, vampire, as I've seen your destiny. The future says you die.
But I am dead.
Oh, dang. Hey, just get right along with it.
Yep. Mobius the Time Streamer is now dead.
Kain, smash that like button.
I knew that Mobius's hourglass was the focus of his time-streaming magic. Farewell, sorcerer. The sands of time have ceased to flow for you.
Well done, Kain. Mobius did so love playing the trickster's part. His guise as the Oracle served his schemes well. Pity with all his plots he failed to plan for you. Come to me, my undead son. Make haste to the pillars. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
And yep, we now head to the pillars because we've reached the final portion of this game. Final boss time.
Oh boy. Good build-up. I love being amped going into a final. One of my favorite feelings.
You betrayed us, Mortanius. You had Kain killed and turned him into a monster. You set him upon us.
It had to be. Nopraptor's insanity poisoned all of our minds. The Circle had failed in its sworn duties. It had to be destroyed.
Failed our duties? Idiot! The Circle exists for us. We don't exist for it. Our powers will save or damn Nosgoth at our whim. Stand with us, Mortanius, or die.
Then I shall die.
Oh, so the Necromancer's not gonna play all. Unlimited power!
If the circle is to be destroyed, you have to die as well, Necromancer. I admire your cunning, but you will not escape your fate.
Nay, I will embrace it. But my death will leave one more to take, Princeling. Finish me!
Yeah, I was gonna say, he seemed sanguine about his demise.
Spiked mace.
Bane Victor!
The Soul Reaver.
I like the spooky magic noises.
Spiked
Yeah.
mace.
That is a lot of undead thingies.
Yep, he is the necromancer.
Spiked mace.
The guardian of the Pillar of Death.
Bone armor. The Soul Reaver.
Don't you hate it when
Flesh
you get
armor.
bone armor in the middle of your PowerPoint presentation in class?
The Soul Reaver.
New cutscene.
You thought yourself a king, when in fact you were a pawn. You have served me well, Kain.
I serve no one.
Indeed, such narrow vision. Don't you see? My silencing of here and
He looks like Doom Mode Megabyte.
repercussions is but the first act in my theater of Grand Guignol, of which you are the tragic hero. Play on, little vampire. Play on.
Ve Victus!
Final form.
So, I'm trying to figure out Death's angle here. The Death Guardian of the Death Pillar's angle here.
This is not the Guardian of Death anymore.
Oh.
The Unspoken, which is the name of an, which is the name of a, which is the name of, which is the name that's given to a race of enemy combatants, which we will be talking about in a few in Soul Reaver 2.
Gotcha.
Is possessed Mortanius.
I see.
Possessed Mortanius and forced him to not only kill Ariel, but also create the cult of Hashigi.
Okay, so that was so the even the puppeteer has his own puppeteer.
Yep.
Yep.
I like the layers here.
Wait, I need to unequip this.
Spiked mace. Chaos armor.
Oops, I hit pause to her. Now I re-equip the Soul Reaver.
The Soul Reaver. Anacroth's magic was contained within the metal of the scales and would eventually be released back into the pillar from whence it came. The scales of Anacroth I laid before the Pillar of States. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The death orb of Mortanius had given the necromancer dominion over the grave. I had thought him the last of the circle, and yet he spoke of another. Before the Pillar of Death, I lay the orb of Mortanius. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored.
Need to unequip the Soul.
Spiked mace. the heart of darkness.
Kind of wish I had the.
Spiked mace.
Kind of wish I had the opportunity.
Spiked mace.
Get more magic runes.
The Soul Reaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Soul Reaver eats through him pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah, when I replayed this for the last few boss fights, I just used a cheat code to refill my magic.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Streamline thing.
I don't blame you because the fights are definitely
done.
Ooh, very nice.
Create a new save slot for this victory.
Is there like a new game plus in this by any chance?
No.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure. Here we go.
I am the last pillar, the only survivor of the Circle of Nine. At my whim, the world will be healed or damned. At my whim.
Yep.
Ooh.
Kain was the new pillar of balance.
I see.
Yeah, they kind of skim over it unless you do a bunch of optional dialogue and backtracking to talk to the right people, but when Ariel was killed, the pillar birthed a new soul to be the new avatar, and that was Kain.
And it had to mature to be the successor.
Yeah, he had to grow up.
And Kain was corrupted by Nupraptor while he was still in the womb.
Okay, interesting.
So that's why he's always been so short-tempered and everything. It's because of the corruption of the pillars.
Okay, dang, it all comes very much full circle.
Now he's got a choice.
Yeah, so now you have to choose between salvation and damnation, huh?
Yep.
And they're leaving that
let me go
completely
ahead and
open-ended.
ask you, Kit. After everything that you've seen, after everything that you've seen in this game, which choice would you make in this situation?
Well, that's a good question. Because, like, I mean, there's definitely a lot in the world that, like, wiping clean wouldn't be the worst thing in the world you could imagine. But, like, gosh, I don't know, because my natural inclination would be to want to do the altruistic thing, but would that actually be altruistic, or would that actually lead to, like, greater strife and suffering, you know?
Kit,
It's a super interesting question.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you this right now. You are, in fact, on the right track.
Oh, yeah?
But that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Because here's what happens. You're never going to see this side, but here's what happens if you choose to sacrifice yourself. Once the pillars are restored, the land itself does become restored. But because he would sacrifice himself, it also means the end of the vampires.
I see.
Because he is the last vampire, and information about that comes up very, very big in Soul Reaver 2. Which I will explain but I'll go ahead and give you this tidbit. You know about those blood fountains those ancient blood fountains that we've been running to all over this game? Why were they there? Why were they there in the... Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No,
sorry. I ask
no,
you...
your worries.
I give you this little tidbit. Why are those there if the vampires were an invading force?
I
That
didn't
is
think of that.
that is a question to ponder as I do Kain's actual choice.
Once I embraced my powers, I realized that Vorador was correct. We are gods. Dark gods. And it is our duty to thin the herd.
Interesting.
And this is the end. And oh yeah, only 19 secrets. Prestige Gimp.
Oh wow. Holy moly.
And that is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game.
Yeah, so for this game, it does kind of do just like a quick and dirty good versus evil ending choice. But with the sequels, they expand on that and make it a whole big thing.
That makes sense. I mean, it seems like it was pretty. It told a really good. It told a really good full circle sort of story.
Yep. But yeah, mold that in. Yeah, the question that I asked you about the blood fountains, mold that over in your head for a couple of games.
Oh boy.
In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. So, starting on Wednesday, I will start Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Of course, I only have the PS1 version, so the graphics are not exactly the best.
But we do get full 3D though, if I'm not mistaken.
Full PS1 3D.
Yeah.
Richard Doyle. Anna Gunn, Neil Ross. Holy cow, Miller did the sound for this? No wonder everything was squawking. I had to make that joke.
Leads you into the vampires aren't real, they're necromancy drones.
Or freaking zombies aren't real, they're vampire drones. Looks at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Parts 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And that is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. So, thank you all for joining us. We'll go ahead and set up a raid. I think the Root Crew is still doing things.
Yep, satisfactory, I believe.
More satisfactory. So, let's actually go ahead and set up the raid. To everyone here, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, thank you. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I really quite enjoyed that one.
Yeah, just on its own, it's a fun little story, but with the sequels, it's really, really good.
Yeah, it sounds like they really take it off.
Yeah. And
How we
with
doing
that
on-
ending, it does give you like the choice for the altruistic sacrifice yourself ending, but throughout all you've seen of the game and who Kain is as a person, he's not going to take that choice.
Yeah, it sounds like it definitely is a it definitely sounds like they take the foundations and do really awesome things with it, as good sequels hopefully do. Oh, that works. Voodoo Vice. Oh, Vince. I can read, honest. I don't know. Probably if Volt's ending, probably maybe not raid them. I don't know. Maisie Corgi's doing Warframe. Miss Jackie's doing Silent Hill 2.